MEGHAN Markle has visited the Texan town of Uvalde to pay tribute to the 19 children and 2 teachers killed at an elementary school early. The Duchess of Sussex, 40, visited a memorial site outside Uvalde County Courthouse, where she laid a bouquet of white roses. The courthouse is a short distance from Robb Elementary School, where gunman Salvador Rolando Ramos killed 21 people. The 18-year-old gunman was shot and killed by police after carrying out one of the most deadly school shooting sprees in recent U.S. history. The elementary school was attended by hundreds of children aged between 7 and 10, around 85 kilometers west of the city of San Antonio near the Mexican border. The Duchess was emotional as she looked at each individual tribute to those tragically killed, the white crosses bearing the victims' names. She was dressed simply and casually in blue jeans, a plain white t-shirt, and a baseball cap as she looked somberly at the memorial. Texas Governor Greg Abbott called AR-15 wielding Ramos the sheer face of evil, after the teenager arrived at the elementary school just after 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning. He fired several shots at passers-by outside the school, before making his way to classrooms full of children and opened fire indiscriminately. The Duchess's visit comes as the husband of one of the teachers killed in the shooting dies of a heart. A close family friend confirmed that John Garcia, the husband of Irma Garcia, suffered a fatal heart attack on Thursday. Mrs. Garcia was a 4th-grade teacher who had been with the school for 23 years. She was slain alongside fellow teacher Eva Mireles. Lieutenant Chris Olivares, from the Texas Department of Public Safety, told NBC that Ramos had no regard for human life, just a complete evil person. Authorities say Ramos first shot his grandmother in the face before taking the family's vehicle to the school. His grandmother herself raised the alarm to police, before being admitted for critical care. It is unclear how Ramos managed to gain entry to the school building after he was stopped by law enforcement. Speaking to CNN, Eric Estrada from the Texas Department of Public Safety said one police officer, employed by the school, had spotted Ramos coming out of the vehicle wearing body armor and brandishing. He said the officer engaged with him but was unable to stop the teenager, before 2 further local police officers also failed in preventing Ramos' entry to the. Mr. Olivares said, the suspect made entry into the school, and as soon as he made entry into the school he started shooting children, teachers, whoever's in his way. The shooter barricaded himself in a 4th-grade classroom before shooting those already in. A special tactical team then forced entry into the building and fatally. Investigators also believe Ramos was a student at Uvalde High School, and had previously written on Facebook, "I'm going to shoot an elementary school," Mr. Abbott said. However, Facebook owner Meta said this was part of private one-to-one text messages that were discovered after the terrible tragedy occurred, but the company was closely cooperating with law enforcement in their ongoing investigation. His first legal purchase as soon as he turned 18 were 2 assault rifles and stocks of ammunition, according to a U.S. State Senator. Ronald Gutierrez said Ramos had no problem accessing those weapons in a case that has reignited the gun laws debate in the U.S. Following the shooting, U.S. President Joe Biden said, "As a nation, we have to ask, when in God's name are we going to stand up to the gun lobby? When in God's name will we do what we all know in our gut needs to be